I think, overall markets are perhaps leaning slightly on the optimistic side, particularly when it comes to maybe, questions of China tech, as well as some of the growth stocks and those assets. Whereas I think the renminbi remains a lot more vulnerable to downside risks. And I think that there lies the interesting divergence between the two, because surely the hopes for stimulus are riding high, but therein lies that bind as well. If that stimulus package includes monetary stimulus, then the policy divergence story weighing or dragging on the renminbi is something that can't be ignored either, particularly after what we talked about, trade, where the pressure on goods may mean that China's current account gets compromised and further exacerbated by the outflows from tourism.
And what happens in the China economy is so important for the rest of the world. Everything from the Australian dollar to iron ore futures to Japanese rubber futures. Everything essentially watches these data points that come out of China. Has the world been able to gradually do its own thing, or are we still incredibly connected to the China waning and waxing and waning as far as its economic fortunes are concerned?
I think the trouble is we're probably in the latter space for two reasons. One is just due to the sheer size of China's importance in terms of the demand for the upstream commodities, as well as its chain, its place in the supply chain that cannot be very easily unplugged. Also, the fact that it's the marginal demand from China with the reopening story, that's the other big thing about it.